I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man.
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought?
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.
Welcome to the Cowboy King of Entertainment podcast. So guys, I love to reinvent myself. I love to switch stuff up, right? I always told my kids, never fear change. I always say I love new beginnings. That's why I'm getting excited that this year I'll be moving to Jacksonville, Florida from New Jersey. What a big move that is, but I love warm weather. So why not just move somewhere that 90% of the time, 90% of the year, it is warm. I plan on living at least no farther than 45 minutes from the beach. Voila. So I was thinking about the channel. It's 2024, so I'm just changing up some things. I'm adding some more benefits to the channel members. I've been telling you guys that now I'm going to put out more content because I record so much. I just love making so much content, but I take forever to put it out because I don't like to put out content around the same time as other content. So let's say I put out a video on Monday. I like to let that video marinate a little bit, get some exposure before I drop another video, because I'm already going to put out live streams during the days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, blah, 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 right? Now that I get off work early, you guys see me even more. So I don't like to put out content back to back as far as pre-made videos. But now, what I'm going to do is just make videos fast, right? If I make my wife makes a video about her, she's I don't know. She buys so many gadgets, got so many recorded videos of gadgets for my wife. I'm just going to start putting them out. Now, until I feel like releasing them to everybody, I'm just going to make them for the channel members. So the channel members, you guys are going to have a bunch of videos you can watch. So I wanted to go a step further. I want to clean up the page a little bit. So now what I did, I was thinking at YouTube a while ago, they came out with a podcast tab. It's like, if you have a podcast, you could just, put your videos that are podcasts in the podcast tab, name it something, and it'll be able to push out further. So I did that like sometime last year. And then I was like, well, I like to separate it, right? So I have my Monday gaming podcast. I had my Tuesday reality talk show. But now this in 2024, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have certain days besides We Wrestle Wednesdays. That's in the name. I love to keep it on We Wrestle Wednesdays as much as I can. But now I decided I'm just going to use the podcast thing. And I'm just going to make my Monday show as a podcast. My Tuesday show is a podcast. I'm doing it today. It's a podcast. So I'm collapsing those things together. And it's just going to be a podcast. People will get used to, when I'm doing gaming and when I'm doing this, right? So I still want to separate it. You guys know me. I used to like to keep it all together. But you guys let me know that you don't like it to be together. It's kind of weird talking about the gaming and talking about other stuff. So I get it. At first, I was like, no. I want to do it my way. But fine. If you don't want to talk about corn chips and Phil Spencer, then fine. So I keep it separated. But maybe tomorrow, I just want to do some gaming. Talk. So anyway, guys, now you're going to just see podcasts. And in the podcast will be reality talk show, and it's going to also be gaming. So anything with me coming out like this, talking with guests jumping in, that's a podcast. So that's what's new to the channel. And then I'm going to take a step further. So I haven't made a gaming video in like 2-3 months, right? I know my gaming videos used to be popular. I make a video about Stadia, I make a video about PlayStation, I make a video about this. And a lot of people watch them. But honestly, I like to do what I like. I'm not going to make a video just because everybody else is. So some topics, I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that. So I haven't made a gaming video in almost 3 months, or maybe it's 3 months. So what I'm going to do is collapse my gaming live streams and my gaming videos. So I'm going to have it in one category, and I'm probably just going to title it Gaming Videos and Live Streams. And then that'll make, more, it's going to clean up the channel a little bit. So if you guys let me know what you think. I personally like it. I'm going to go with it, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah. So with that being said, guys, I'm the Cowboy, king of entertainment, and everything is on this channel, from vlogging, the podcast, the gaming, the reviews, the shows, you name it, it's on this channel. My honeymoon in Mexico with my wife is on this channel. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to grab a chair. I already fed the fish. So I hope you grab a chair, and we're going to get into this. So yesterday I was a little annoyed because OBS crashed on me. Now here's what's weird. There was no signs of it crashing, right? Like nothing popped up that said it should have crashed. It was so weird. But unfortunately, it crashed out of nowhere. So guys, make sure you hit that like button. So anyway, it crashed on me, and I had a lot I wanted to get to, right? So I figured, you know what? I get off work early. I know we're doing We Wrestle Wednesdays today at 5:30, but hell, I'm just going to fire it up and get into some topics. So first things first, let me see what you guys are talking about. And I decided, let me just use, what's crazy? Let me get into this. I like cloud gaming because it was going to save issues like this. For instance, what's the likelihood of a data center having issues versus you having issues at home, right? More than likely, you're going to have some type of issue that fail at home if you're trying to stream or something, versus the big company. They're going to make sure their data center is doing good. So, for instance, yesterday I'm streaming OBS. I don't know. The stream just crashed for no apparent reason. So either my computer got hot, either I don't know what happened, right? But either way, the stream got crashed. And OBS didn't even come up with flags or anything. All of a sudden, I just know that I was no longer streaming. Now, I like this platform because it's cloud-based. So this never crashes. And if this is having an issue because of my internet, I can easily pick up my phone and log in on my phone because my phone data is usually always strong, right? So I think what's cool is cloud is gonna get better, and cloud being able to do stuff like that is pretty cool. So I actually wanted to say that because I think, you know, definitely should give a credit for what cloud can do and how, you know, what it will do. But Darth Kermit said he's first. Sanchez said he's second. FCAT said rest in peace Xbox. Sanchez said PS going third party. Sanchez said PS lost 10 billion on stock value. Ron said rest in peace PlayStation. And the PlayStation Gamer said rest in peace gaming. Mr. Urban said I posted so many links for reality talk show. I'll be laying on the couch watching, not saying much. Yeah, so that's another reason I want to jump on it today because, dude, you and I, we've been posting links like crazy. And so I got to get into them because I want to get into them all. Ron is in the building. Ron Slusher, yeah. He said PlayStation having to rely on Xbox. Let me see. PlayStation Gamer said watching The Walking Dead. Ooh, what part of The Walking Dead? Like the new shows. Walmart bought Vizio TV maker for 2.3 billion. Yeah, I heard about that. Where is the link? I'm coming in hot. Yeah, sure you are. I was just petting my bird like Sandy does Rex. Yo, Goon Squad's in the building. Urban said, also, I text Goon and Obi more than you do these days. Just putting that out there. Yeah, man, I'm a busy guy. My job now, yeah, it's not much time for me to just lollygag like I used to. So unfortunately, I can't really just during the day. I mean, my daughter texts me, right? My daughter texts me like 3 hours ago. I didn't even know she texted me. I looked at my phone finally 3 hours later, and I was like, oh, wow, she texted me 3 hours ago to let me know she was going out with her friend. So, yeah, man. But anyways, let's pick back up where we left off yesterday. Damn, this is a lot. But we're going to get to it. All right, so yesterday, we was talking about this chick. So I'm just going to pull it up real quick. So if you guys missed it yesterday, I'm just going to pull it up. So yesterday, when we're not going to get into it, but it says, you know what? I like to be on the same part. All right. So it said, scenario, you have a one-night stand with her. A few days later, your boy introduced her as his fiance. Do you tell him or what? So I kind of got cut off. What I was saying yesterday was, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I'm not going to tell, right? I'm just going to be like, you know what? Maybe it'll work out between them. So I don't know. So I wanted to pull that up yesterday. Yeah. But that's where we left off. So I actually only did, that's all I got to do yesterday. So I made like a thing out of it. So but yesterday, Rune said, I can't let my boy get cheated on. Not yesterday, but what he wrote way back when. This was back in January 22nd when we were supposed to talk about that. He says, I can't let my boy get cheated on during the whole marriage. But if that's really my boy, then how did I not know who his fiance was? Yesterday, I was saying that that's possible. I have a friend who started dating my one friend's sister, and I didn't even know. And I went to a party, and it was a get-together, and they was all buddy-buddy. And I was like telling my wife, like, yo, it looked like they flirting. And he was like, bro, we've been dating for a while. I was like, oh. And like, see, that couldn't happen, you know, if you don't hang out with your friends all the time. Let me see. All right, so let me put something in that Urban put up. So let me hit the like button and let's pull this up. So this is brought to us by Mr. Urban World. I don't hear anything though. Let me see.
Because I don't run behind big asses and titties. That'll kill you. Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these
Okay, I can't rewind it.
hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Yeah.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll mute it. I will come back to what he's saying. So So give me a moment. I'll wait till it's about to start over, and then we'll get to it. So let me read the chat real quick. Let me see. That's my girlfriend. I once had a 4-night stand. You once had what on your nightstand? All right, it's almost over. Let me pull it up now. Let me check again. You know, it's crazy that that's a YouTube link. You would think it would let me because it's YouTube, it would let me start it over. But anyway, or it would think it would let me drag it.
That'll kill you. Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you overfuck yourself, you bring arthritis on yourself. Every time you drop that seed in her,
yeah,
your bone marrow and all that stuff from your head to your toe goes inside of her. And when you have intercourse with your girlfriend, who always falls?
All right, hold up.
I'm 95 years old.
You're 95
That's
years
right.
old. You look good for 95.
That's because I don't run behind big asses and
a video. Thanks to Mr. Urban World. Check it out.
I'm 95 years old.
You're 95
That's
years
right.
old. You look good for 95.
That's because I don't run behind big asses and titties. That'll kill you. Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you overfuck yourself, you bring arthritis on yourself. Every time you drop that seed in her,
yeah,
your bone marrow and all that stuff from your head to your toe goes inside of her. And when you have intercourse with your girlfriend, who always falls asleep first? The man.
Yeah, I fall
asleep.
asleep.
And when you wake up, she done stole your wallet, stole your car keys. She gone about her business.
Yeah, I got to get that shit back.
Well, you better kill her then. You have to eat right. Stay away from McDonald's and Burger King. Don't drink sodas.
No soda, no pussy, no McDonald's.
Yeah. The biggest you can eat.
Whoa. No soda? No McDonald's? No cheeks? Nah, this guy don't know what he talking about.
But stay away from that pussy. If you ain't gonna marry that woman, don't stick your dick up in her. You don't know what disease she got.
No, stay away
and now
from that
all
pussy.
the women got coronavirus.
Yeah,
I
got that corona pussy.
Oh, hell yeah.
That corona pussy.
Don't stick your little 2-inch dick in every asshole that's out here.
Yo, Urban, man. I don't know what the hell you be guys, brought to you by Mr. Urban World. Anyways, he said, I just turned shorts into regular videos. Takes 2 seconds. Yeah, I actually did that. So thank you for that. Yeah, Urban is a smart guy. He showed us that a while before. Post link, quick, cowboy. We don't want Ron and Mr. Urban World on the show. Now, I'm not posting the link. This is just me on these shows. I might join. I will be. Nah, you're going to drag this stuff out. So the reason why I don't let people join this is there's a side where I like people to join. And then there's a side where I just want to chat with you guys each individually. It's hard to do that when we do gaming because you guys will comment, somebody else is talking and somebody else is talking, and I can't get to your comment. And I like to feel like I want one show where I could just kind of vibe with all of you guys. You know what I mean? And this is it. Yeah, Ron, he's wilding for that one, Ron. 95 and not living life. For real. Corona is a sexual disease. He's right. Oh, man. All right. So, anyway, thank Mr. Urban World for posting that. This I never really made it a big thing, but I will bring it up real quick. Good stuff. But man, 2025, look at that. Netflix will acquire Monday Night Raw. So for whoever, cares about that, I think that's kind of cool, All right, let's see. Damn. All right, hold up. Room posted something. What's up with all these new video things where you gotta click on this thing? All right, so shocking video. All right, so let me pull up Room shocking video. It already sounds crazy, but I'm glad I was able to read the big headlines and didn't get me knocked like last time. All right, so it says shocking video shows tech CEO plunged to his death during ground on stage after at company's party. So that's kind of wild. day of celebration quickly turned into a horror show when a tech CEO plunged 15 feet to 15 feet. My man died just from jumping 15 feet, 15 feet to his death in an on stage mishap in front of horrified employees in India. So, oh, I thought it was Tony's. All right, so warning, stressing content. All right, let's see. Oh, damn. Oh, let's hear it. Warning, put the kids to bed. What the hell happened? Oh, shocking video shows tech CEO plunged to death during a grand on stage. To death during a grand on stage entrance. Oh, so he's coming out some type of like entrance just came out. I think that look higher than 15 feet. Yeah, that's wild. Damn. Yeah, that kind of looked a little higher than 15 feet. But that sucks. Let me see. All right, let's see what we got next. All right, starting from Urban. All right, so Urban, make sure you put some, if you're going to put some stuff in there, it got to be good, man. All right? So make sure you put some good stuff in there. So you've been doing good. But I'm looking at this one, I'm like, watch this be stupid. Like, we got a lot to get to, so avoid putting some of the stuff is stupid, right? But, all right, let's just see. I'll shut up.
Please give me Coke. Do you have Coke? And ask them the price of Coke. Cola, cola, cola. But it was not cola, it was Coke. Remember Coke? And what's Coke? Cola. It's not Coke in Korean. Cola. Good. So Coke. Do you have Coke? And they said, yes. Please give me Coke.
All right, that was stupid. I had a feeling that would waste our time. All right, let's see this other. This is another one by Mr. Urban. Hey, Urban, if you put those out, just make sure they're short. Yeah, if you want to put the really dumb ones, like this one we're about to look at, make sure they're real short. Check it out.
いきます。いや、すごいっすね。いけるかな、これ。わ、いきます。
Man, it looks so
いきます。
dry.
あ、これ、肉汁、すごい。じゃ無理やね。無理やね。どうやって分けるの？全部食えとは言ってませんから。何口かで分けてもらっても。いや、何口かが無理やねん。そうなんですか。出るよ、抑えて。 おい、瓦割りみたいな7枚いきましたよ。
All right, that was also dumb. All right, let's see. Let's take it back. Windows 7. Hold up. Let's take it back to Windows 7 when Japan celebrated with the 7-patty Whopper. All right, so that's why you put it on there. That was stupid. All right. All right, so we got Power World must be stopped. I don't think I want to play that. Let me see. Nerds and polos pull out devastating high kick. All right, let's see it. All right, hold up. Let's do what Urban says. Let's go change this from short to video. That's actually pretty smart, though. Takes 2 seconds, right, Urban? All right, let's check this one out. All right.
Believe it or not, this guy's about to put somebody on the floor.
What it himself on the ground. All right, that was also stupid. All right, let me see. All right, some huge open loop or something cutting out. I don't even care. I don't even care to change it. Let's take a look. Let's see it again. It's like being on a roller coaster. All right, let me see. All right, Sanchez is laughing. So that was funny, Coward. What, when the guy fell? Trying to throw a kick and hurt himself? Let me see. All right, so yeah, let's put this in there. So Rune said, update: 25 Republican governors issued a joint statement in support of Texas in its borders, despite the federal government. Vermont government was the lone exception. All right. Okay. All right. So I talked about Vince McMahon. We already did that already. Here, I got this for you guys. So let's look at this. This is kind of crazy. And the question is it real? All right, check this out, guys.
This is one of the scariest delicacies in Vietnam. Fried rats. They wrap the body of the rat in rice. The rat will not be gutted, nor even its fur. That's the key to this delicacy. Then they put it in a pot and deep fry it. It's said to be a rare delicacy. In Vietnam, people have always eaten rat meat. First, they clean the rat. It's a good way to clean off the dirt on the surface. There's no need to clean the inside or the skin to make it. Then they sprinkle some salt on the rat. Salt has an antiseptic effect. It also helps to flavor the rats. When the rice is cooked, put the rice on a plate and then dry out the water from the rats. The rice will be kneaded together so that the rat can be wrapped up. Why do the Vietnamese like to eat rats now? It's because they were poor in the earliest days, so they ate rat meat to satisfy their hunger. Later, it became a habit. They think rat meat is very delicious. For this kind of food, would you like to try it? This is one of the scariest.
That's why I like white people. They do it right.
You think so?
Yeah,
tell
us.
Yeah, tell
do you
us
think
everything.
that whites do it right? You know, there's a report that says that white people.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call, so I muted myself and I forgot to unmute myself. But what I was saying was, I said TPG said the WWE seems like it's going to be more of an upgrade. I said, yeah, I agree with that. WWE 2K 2024, and but check this out. It's going to be a little controversial, so let's play it.
That's why I like white people. They do it right.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh,
tell
yeah.
us.
Yeah,
do
tell
you
us
think
everything.
that whites do it right?
You know, there's a report that says that white people are becoming the minority in America. And I tremble at that idea because once whites are gone, America will be nothing but hell.
Really?
Because white people are more innovative and creative, and you know they just want a first class life, so they get educated.
Do you
and
think
make
that's
sure-
an innate quality of whites?
Yes,
You do.
I do.
Okay.
Because look what happens when the colored people take over. It turned into hell. You can't name one city, one state, one that's controlled by the blacks, and you want to go live there.
Damn.
Creative.
You say you can't think of one city, one state that's controlled by black people, and you want to go there. You know what's crazy? So I'm black, obviously, and I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, Trenton, New Jersey, and man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I lived in Trenton, everybody's dream was to get out of Trenton. Like that's like your dream, right? Your dream. Oh, one day I'm moving out. And you know what's crazy is it's kind of real though, right? Like the hood is kind of crazy. And yeah, I kind of agree with the dude, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of black people was raised to, and some white people too, other people in general, but my point is me being black, growing up in a black neighborhood, a lot of black people was taught to be cheap. A lot of black people have broke minds. And like, look at Mr. Herberall. He want everything for free. If anything costs more than $2, it's a problem. And I feel like it keeps you wanting everything to be cheap and free. Allows you not to really want the better things in life for yourself and others, right? So just notice, right? Like there's a city near me called Willingboro, right? Back in the day when I was young, everybody wanted to move to Willingboro because it was a really nice area. It was clean. And then over time, a lot of people from Trenton moved from Trenton and moved to Willingboro. And Willingboro became not as nice, right? Because you got all the people who have the same mentality move into the nice area. So I don't know. That's just my observation from me living it, right? So you guys can have a different opinion or mindset, but that's what I lived and seen personally. So let me see. Ron Slusher's stream was epic yesterday. I think he's going to start podcast. Oh man, I missed it. Sanchez and Ron podcast coming 2025. Why anyone listen to this a-hole Jesse? Yeah, I don't even know the dude. I just see my wife was watching TikTok, so I was like, oh, send me that one. 10 points for Cowboy. Using me as an example is insane because I'm self-employed. I should be your inspiration. You're like the cheapest person I know. And you want everything for cheap. And you always talking about pirate games and all this nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense. It's your own personal preference. But, you know, less is more and being minimalistic. I mean, I hear you. Let me see. I just think at the end of the day, you're going to be older. Not you, just in general. Each individual, we're going to be older. And we're going to have to look back and say, well, what do we do in life? What do you do with our life? Now, different people have different characteristics. I'm outgoing. I like to go to the beach. I like to go to the movies. Some people want to sit at home. So for them, I can understand some of that. You know what I mean? Cowboy, he's a pedo. Who's a pedo? Oh, the black guy right there? Oh, Jesse? Who's Jesse? The white dude? Also, we had successful black towns in America, but they were burnt down. Well, I wasn't living back then, so that I couldn't vouch for. But yeah, but I thought that was interesting, so I kind of want to bring it up. You know me, I don't mind touching any topic, you know. So good or bad, crazy. So check this out, guys. Look at this one. Oh, cute. Okay. Hold up. Urban said, you also have redlining, gentrification, I mean, yeah, people say that. Not all of them urban. Some of them integrated. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I could only talk based off of me. I'm not gonna go see. I don't use terms like gentrification and all of that because that's what the internet says, right? I'm just using me, what I've seen. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a pretty good for me to use for my personal experience. But anyway, check this out. So rents are now unaffordable for 50% of Americans. Check it out.
Your rent has gone up, and if you've looked on Zillow recently for relief, you've probably been bummed out. Got a bad case of the I can never move agains. You're not imagining it. A study finds that for the first time ever, rent is unaffordable for half of all U.S. renters. The study from Harvard finds rents went way up during COVID. Half of renters paying more than 30% of their income on rent. 25% of people pay more than 50% of their income on rent. The study author rather told NPR, even though rents have started to come down in some expensive areas, people most in need are not seeing a lot of relief. She says new apartments on average are more than $1,400 a month. Now remember, this is nationwide. She adds that millions of low-cost apartments have been wiped off the market. Average cost for an apartment in LA County is $2,700 a month, although that is down about $300 since last year. It is still nearly twice the national average.
What's a young college graduate to do?
Stay home.
Yeah.
Live at home.
I guess so.
Yeah.
ADU
Build
in the
a nest
back.
egg.
I mean,
yeah.
But this should be no surprise because everything has gone up. Everything is super expensive. And with that, you ask a landlord how much it costs them to get a sink fixed, to get, the apartment re-cleaned and painted. Everything is through the roof.
Learn how to do it yourself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Especially if you're a homeowner.
Yeah.
So, you know what's crazy? My son just, so 2 days ago, I text everybody who still lives in the house, right? You guys know I'm planning on moving. So like a year ago, I said, look, I would want everybody who's not moving to Florida, besides my daughter, who is 17, she'll be 18 in May. I need everybody to move out by May 2024 because my daughter is going to be 18 in May. She'll graduate maybe in June, and then we want to put the house up on the market. In order for that, we got to empty it out, make most of it empty, so when people come to take a look, right? So it's funny that 2 days ago, I wrote this text message reminding everybody, and listen, just want to let you guys know, time is going to come fast. You guys are going to have to find somewhere to go, because if they don't leave, it's going to make it harder for us to sell the house. Or we're going to end up selling the house, and they're going to have nowhere to go, right? So you got to do it ahead of time. So my son actually went and looked at some apartments, which was crazy. The day I sent the text, he never even seen my text, and he decided to go look at apartments that day. So we were talking about it yesterday, and I was like, oh, you said you want to talk to me about apartments, and I was like, oh, so you got my text? He's like, what text? And it was hilarious. But anyway, yeah, and the amount he said was the place he saw he really liked was $1,450 a month. So, and they said $1,400. So it's kind of funny to reflect on that. All right, let me see. Check the video. Check the video posted in Discord. All right. Well, I'll have to get to that. I got so many videos ahead of that. Where I live, 4 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, and baths is $1,300. That's good. My rent or my mortgage is $1,436, and I have 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I have 10 rooms in this house. So it's actually got a lot of space. My backyard is pretty big, as you guys see. But I'm trying to get up out of here. And I don't want to be no landlord. I'm trying to move up out of here and just rent. And let somebody else, have the headaches. So the Midwest is very cheap, but jobs aren't paying much. Yeah, that's the issue, though. There is your problem. LA is too pricey, but LA pay a lot more. So it's because of inflation and salary as it goes, the pay for people stay about the same. There's an econ word for it. Don't remember, but But it starts with pay. Yeah. Good insight, Rain. I live in Washington. It's pricey here, but because I am on low income, I pay very little. There you go. New York, Hawaii, LA are way too expensive. It's self-suffering to live there for the prices they pay to live in bad areas when people pay less everywhere else and live in luxury. But you know what though? I don't know about Hawaii, but I know New York and Los Angeles, man, you could get a job making a lot of money, doing some simple stuff. But FCAT's in the building. They want you making 3 times the rent here. Oh wow. When I get out of school, my friend, his family got some money, so he is gonna borrow and invest. And he said I can live in one and also pay some rent. Yeah, I do not want to be a landlord. The only class I really pay attention to in is history type classes. That's deep. You know what's crazy, Rain? I don't like history. I am a hater of history. Oh wait, I got another controversial one. Hold up. Oh yeah, this is controversial right here. All right, guys, I got another controversial one. I forgot all about this. I put this video to the side. So let's switch gears. We talked about, poverty, and we talked about rent and all that, and but bam, look at this one. Y'all ready?
Jesus was not a Christian. His name was not Jesus Christ. Christ was a title that was placed on him during the invention of Christianity about 300 years after his death. Jesus did not leave behind a formal organization in any way. He did not name a successor. He did not write any books. He did not organize a formal religion or an institution of any kind. Jesus did not believe in religion. He was anti-religion, just like I am. The Christian Bible was not written by God. The book of Matthew was not written by the Apostle Matthew. The book of Mark was not authored by the Apostle Mark. The Apostle Luke did not write the book of Luke, and the Apostle John did not write the book of John. All of these books were written many, many generations after the life and death of Jesus and his apostles. These books are written by unknown authors. The man who wrote the rest of the New Testament, Paul, was not a follower of Jesus. Paul spent most of his life hunting down the followers of Jesus and either imprisoning them or killing them. Paul was not a pious man. Paul was not an enlightened man. He was not a spiritual guru. Paul was certainly not Jesus. Christians do not worship Jesus. They do not follow his teachings or walk in his footsteps. Christians worship a book. A book is not God. A book is a false idol. The Bible was not written by God. The Bible was written by man. Very imperfect men, to be specific. In fact, Christianity is so far removed from the life and teachings of Jesus that a modern Christian would not even recognize the second coming if they were looking it in the eye.
Man, so this guy, that's pretty deep. Now, if you guys are into religion or anything, I'm not trying to start any religious stuff. So if you want to keep your religion to yourself and all that stuff, but just as a conversation, again, I don't fear any topics. I don't feel that I could, stay away from any topics. I'll touch anything. But no, it's kind of deep though, right? Because yeah, obviously, the Bible was written by men, right? A lot of people bring that up all the time, right? And it is deep when you think of it though, because Bible being written many hundreds of years after Jesus, when you think about it, it's the stories are told as if Jesus did have like an organization, right? And you are a Christian because you're following what Jesus set up for us to do. But really, when he broke it down, it is deep. It's like Jesus never set out for us to follow an organization called Christians. Humans decided, hey, let's start this thing because his title was Christ and his name was Jesus. So let's become Christians and let's just follow what was written in these books, right? Many years after he died. So it's interesting. So anyway, I seen that one. I was like, damn, that one was deep. Let me see. Let me see. Might not be the same people, but still similar. In the Bible, he says, I am him, I am creator. Yeah, but that's Jesus. So he's not saying Jesus wasn't part of God. He's just saying the people who followed Jesus didn't write the books. Bro spitting facts. So by his logic, the Greek scientists and mathematicians didn't happen. No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying that Christianity, God and Jesus didn't start Christianity. God and Jesus didn't say we should even start Christianity. We decided, or not we, but people hundreds of years after Jesus lived decided, let's start Christianity in the name of Jesus Christ, right? And so I was an atheist for 36 years. And so when I finally became a Christian, I was super deep into it because I feel like, anything I'm into, I'm either here or I'm super into it. And so I read the Bible in 1 year. I got a bunch of notes on, massive notes I took that year. So I got really into it. But I think the Bible, one of the things that's cool is people say it's up to your interpretation. It also depends on what version of the Bible you're even reading. Words are very similar, but sometimes the contrast could be a different sentence, right? And give you a different outline. But, it is what it is. Let me see. Everything he is saying, I believe. All religion is man-made. I'm surprised people follow, but people need something to believe in. You know what's crazy? I believe that to be true. There's people who believe in religion. There's people who believe in gangs. There's people who believe in, clubs. People like to follow things. People like to be a part of things. So, that's just kind of life, right? You get somebody that's in a gang, they just feel like they're lost and they want to be a part of something. So, everyone has a religion, but I feel like you need to study it before you try to speak it. So I disagree with that. Not everyone has a religion. Religion is something you claim, right? Religion is something you decide you want to be a part of. You could be an atheist. That's not a religion. That's a belief. So you could be an atheist. You just believe that you don't believe in religion. Therefore, you wouldn't have a religion. Think about it. Somebody could be raised Catholic. So because your family is Catholic, you end up inherently believing that you're a Catholic. If you believe that you are a Catholic. If you do not believe that you're a Catholic, then guess what? You're not a Catholic. You could become a Christian because you believe that you're a Christian. So religion is all about what you believe. If you don't believe it, then you don't have to follow it, and therefore you are not religious. The guy who made Scientology did it for money. Let me see. Churches go tax exempt. Churches got tax exempt. That is true. I believe. I actually, you guys, it's funny. I used to be a for the church I used to go to. I used to be damn, what is it called again? When you deal with the money, I used to be a trustee. Actually, their office building. I was the guy who actually signed the lease. So I know a little bit behind it. I believe we cannot fathom what we truly are, and the Bible isn't the answer. JD in the building. What he said? What we're talking about the Bible up in here? Oh yeah, let me show you the video. It's a quick video. I'll show you the video the guy had. Emperor Constantine started Christianity. Y'all don't want the Bible work. I believe in a higher power, but there are so many religions. Who's to say what is right or wrong? Too much conflict. That is true though. Jesus actually smoked weed. Damn. All right. I'll play this back. JD, well, JD, let me know if you're there. If you're still there, I'll play this back. I don't want to play it if you're not watching. But if you're watching, I'll play the video because it's a pretty deep video. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to start a religious thing, but I do feel that I don't have something I can't touch. You can bring up any topic and I'll give some type of opinion or thought process to it. Okay, you hear? All right, check it out. So I'm going to play it. It's pretty deep though. My wife was watching TikTok one day and
these books.
I heard that. I was like,
Jesus was not a Christian. His name was not.
Sorry. All right, here we go.
Jesus was not a Christian. His name was not Jesus Christ. Christ was a title that was placed on him during the invention of Christianity about 300 years after his death. Jesus did not leave behind a formal organization in any way. He did not name a successor. He did not write any books. He did not organize a formal religion or an institution of any kind. Jesus did not believe in religion. He was anti-religion, just like I am. The Christian Bible was not written by God. The book of Matthew was not written by the Apostle Matthew. The book of Mark was not authored by the Apostle Mark. The Apostle Luke did not write the book of Luke, and the Apostle John did not write the book of John. All of these books were written many, many generations after the life and death of Jesus and his apostles. These books are written by unknown authors. The man who wrote the rest of the New Testament, Paul, was not a follower of Jesus. Paul spent most of his life hunting down the followers of Jesus and either imprisoning them or killing them. Paul was not a pious man. Paul was not an enlightened man. He was not a spiritual guru. Paul was certainly not Jesus. Christians do not worship Jesus. They do not follow his teachings or walk in his footsteps. Christians worship a book. A book is not God. A book is a false idol. The Bible was not written by God. The Bible was written by man. Very imperfect men, to be specific. In fact, Christianity is so far removed from the life and teachings of Jesus that a modern Christian would not even recognize the second coming if they were looking it in the eye.
Damn, that's real. Or that he was, my man was not real, but that's raw. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wonder what the rest of the video is like. So obviously somebody took his video and cut it up, but I wonder. It sounded like because he was throwing shots. So it sounds like you know, he probably had some issues at some point in time with Christianity, and maybe, you know, he's no longer a Christian. It seemed like he was being I don't want to say judgmental, because I feel like he was just trying to relay facts, but he was throwing shots. So I would love to know what was the rest of the video like. Not that I want to watch the whole thing. Okay, let's see. My thing is, who say he wasn't real? There's no way to prove it or disprove it. There are so many ideals on it. Yeah, so you know the cool thing is he didn't say, nor did he say Jesus wasn't real. You know, the pen holders were all men. Like it can be argued so much. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It'll never stop being argued. That's why woman was written as the bad guy in the Bible. JD said, "Bro, I wish I had time to come up here." Hey man, that'd be cool, bro. Maybe we should do an interview, or we should have a show, a podcast where you come on and we talk a little bit about you know, about religion. Like I said, I don't steer away from any topics, so that'd be cool. And I don't have a side, so at the end of the day, it'd be a cool conversation. I feel like you shouldn't worship the book per se, but the lesson. No, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Lion? So yeah, this was pretty deep. But we are going to switch gears from this and go to my next thing. But that was a little controversial. So, oh guys, this is crazy right here. So this one, oh, they pulled it down. So I had a video where apparently they were saying factories are learning how to manufacture they're growing human tissue and they're selling that meat. So it's technically human meat being sold. So it looked like, let's say, a ribeye or a steak, right? But it's human flesh that they're growing in the lab. But I just went to click on it and it said the video is currently unavailable. So maybe that video was BS. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of cool. So I'll say this. I'll add this. Hold on, I'm about to get to your comment, JD. So Godzilla -1 breaks 70-year-old record with Oscar nominations. The Oscar nominations for the Japanese monster movie Godzilla -1 breaks a long-standing awards season record that has lasted 70 years. That's pretty cool. Godzilla -1 is the first movie in the franchise to be nominated for an Oscar. The movie explores the post-war life of the former kamikaze pilot in Tokyo, disputed by the arrival of Godzilla. The movie, which is a critical and commercial success, is a strong contender for the Protagonist Award. So that is pretty cool. Not much to say about that, but the movie was really good. Let me see. FCat said I will watch that podcast. Yeah, you know what's crazy? If you guys look, I did a interview with a friend of mine, and it was called Black Atheist. It got a lot of views, and he just gave a bunch of. This was probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and he, explained why he was an atheist, and he's black. And I titled it Black Atheist to be a little more catchy. But yeah, it was pretty cool to hear his views. I'm hungry for some human meat. Hey man, human meat. That's that Cyberpunk 2027. Oh, 2077. I didn't know they had that type of stuff in the game. Nah, the government got that video quick. Probably. I mean, I got to watch it, but yeah, I would be down to do a show day one. One day. Sorry. Yeah, man. Let me know. We could set it up. I'm usually free to do stuff like this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you let me know, and we will definitely put it together. I think that'd be dope. All right, so I got another short from Mr. Urban World. And just remember, Mr. Urban World, some of the stuff he posts is good, and some of the stuff is really dumb. But it's all about entertainment. And like Sanchez said, he actually liked the video that Urban had. So, but guys, just so you know, I like my channel to be kind of like our channel. So if you guys got content you want to post, you can go in the Discord, and the link for the Discord and all my videos, go to the Discord, and I have it set up where it's like gaming, reality talk show, and you guys could go in there and just post a link for topics that you want to be discussed on the show. So you don't always have to join the show, but if you want your stuff to be talked about, let me know. So Urban and also FCat, they don't mind giving me links and stuff or coming on the show to talk about topics that they want to hear. So it's open for everybody else. But anyway, this is a topic by Mr. Urban World. So not a topic, but a link that he posted. So let's check it out.
She got a.
All right, hold up. We got sound? Okay, it is sound.
She got a gun, yo. Yo, chill, son.
Yo.
Damn. Well, I guess she dropped that gun.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, that was wild. Yo, the cops wasn't playing. I gotta say
That's
that
crazy.
again. Damn. So was that attempted murder? Is that attempted murder? Cops was like, listen, sit down. Can't wait for more interviews. Yeah, man. I got to set some more up. I had somebody that was going to do it that Mr. Urban World requested me to interview this guy, Token Gamer. I contacted him. He said he was down, sent me a picture for me to create the thumbnail. And I said, hey, you trying to do it on Thursday? He never got back to me. So I know he's super busy. But yeah, I got to set up some more interviews, definitely. Why they run over my girlfriend? Ron, they just said, you know what? They was tired of your girlfriend walking in the street. A lot of mental illness out there. Man, I got a lot to say about mental illness. I kind of don't believe in so much of the mental illness. You know what I believe? I believe in human hypnosis. And I always said this. If you believe something so much, it will become real to you, right? So if you tell yourself you feel you have a mental issue, if you tell yourself you can't overcome something, if you tell yourself you can't get past the 9th grade, if you tell yourself your parents hate you, if you tell yourself no one loves you, if you tell yourself you're fat, if you tell yourself you're ugly, if you tell yourself you're skinny, if you tell yourself you're not strong, if you tell yourself you're weak, if you tell yourself all these derogatory things, you tell yourself, I believe that you will believe it, and to you, it will become real. However, I don't always feel that that is real to the general public and society. And I think the thing is, when I was younger, you were forced to get over things. You were forced to man up. You were forced to not crying, not be a crybaby. And it just kind of pushed you through life, right? You had issues. You was like, hey, I got to man up. Now, there was science done. I remember when my son was younger, and I remember he used to play with his daughter, wow. He used to play with his sister's doll babies. And I used to he used to be arguing with them, give me my doll baby. I was like, what? I took all the toys, and at my house, it was only unisex toys. And at his mom's house, if they want to be playing with Barbies and this and that, because of me growing up, I was like, I just had that fear that I was going to but he was going to grow up and be gay. I guess that was like the fear when you was younger. I'll be 48 in a couple months, right? So, but what I will say is feeling that you have the ability to change something was important to my generation, or to me anyway. I can only speak on my personal experiences. Now, someone who lived in my same town next door, they might be different, but I know my mom was from another country, Jamaica. She came to the United States so she could better her life. So the last thing me or my brother and sisters was going to do was embarrass my mom. No, mom, you will get a beating in the store. My mom will go to school and give you a beating at school. So, it was back then for me, discipline was very important, and discipline equal to that A whooping, right? So, in my generation, I didn't see a lot of people having mental issues, because mental issues mean it's in your head, because it's mental. Now, I'm sure there's some people who have schizophrenia. There's some people that have some different type of psychosis. That's different. But what I watch nowadays, people use anything as mental issue. Like my daughter was 17. She'll be like, oh, in school, my friend was really mad about her boyfriend. It's rough on her mental issues. I'm like, what are mental issues? Like, they're claiming mental issues for normal stuff. Like my stepdaughter, she was mad one day, like, oh, I'm stressing and the issues. I need to talk to somebody about being depressed over my boyfriend. I was like, if your boyfriend is making you depressed, then just leave him. No, but I want to be with him. I just need to talk to somebody to figure it out. So, long story short, I'm a little weary when people just throw the word mental illness out there, because I don't feel it is all really true mental illness. I believe it's human hypnosis. I believe you looked in the mirror, you talked to your friends, and that's why it's so prevalent now. Again, my daughter, my stepdaughter, a lot of younger people, they're claiming it. Look how many younger people go see psychiatrists, see shrinks. Like my daughter, you know, oh, I want to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody. Like it's so quick that's the thing. I want to talk to somebody. And then now they find themselves being medicated because guess what? In the United States, I can't speak for everywhere else, but unfortunately, being a physician is also a business. And prescribing medication is a form of currency for physicians. And so, you know, we could get all into it. Again, I used to work for a market research company, pharmaceutical market research company for over 20 years. And I learned some crazy stuff. But anyway, let me see. If she had a gun, I mean, no, I hear you. I don't think that's true. Let me see. A lot of dudes run around calling themselves women today, but even they know better than that. Let me see. Darth Kermer said, I'm not sure. Some people are regarded and are turtles, but they are few and far in between. Nowadays, people are coddled. I agree. Most dads' biggest fear is a son turning out not straight. I take all dolls away and throw a man up jab in there for sure measures. No, see, that's how I used to be. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I used to be. But we shouldn't entertain delusional people who can't accept reality, though. That's the issue. Well, that is true, and I think a lot of stuff is on the parents. Like I was going to the movies the other day, and me and my neighbor was talking, right, and she was kind of like on the side of like, oh, the schools and this and that, and I was like, we really can't blame everything on the schools. Like you have a parent for a reason. Like parents wanting to sue schools for their own kids doing crazy stuff in school. Where is the parenting? It starts at home. You send your little crazy kid to school and he meet up with his crazy friends and now he's doing crazy stuff. That's not the school's fault. That's the parenting fault. And that falls on me and every other parent. Your kid go off doing something stupid, you are partially to blame because you're the parent, you know? Agreed. People claim everything is a mental issue. That is the question in society. Let's them do it. No, it's true. It's true. I would be wary too, since it's the biggest excuse you can be given. No, it's true. I'm telling you, I watch it. I live it. I always have tried not to talk to someone about it and just help myself. Yeah, I mean, it's hard because who are you to tell somebody they don't have mental issues, right? So it's hard, especially when society nowadays tell you that you have mental issues. The schools aren't responsible for your children's behavior. It's because you never whoop the kids. I mean, I agree with that. All right, so let's move on. Let me see. So here's another one from Urban. Guys, remember, you guys can add topics as well. So you see how I'm reading a bunch that I'm putting up a bunch that Urban added. Just all you got to do is go into the reality talk show Discord tab, and all you got to do is just add a topic or video, and then I will bring it up and I will give you credit that it's your topic or your video. But try to get them short, at least under 2 minutes, so we could kind of like go through them. But check this out.
Mate, excuse me. Can you swap these for a $10 bill, please? Yeah. That'd be really great. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Just count it, make sure for me. That's definitely 10.
It's 9.
9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There you go. That'll be 10 then. Fantastic. In fact, wait, hang on. If I give you that, that's 20. Could you give me a $20 bill?
Yeah, sure.
That'd be even better. Yeah. Thank you so much, mate. Yep. Cheers for that. Okay. Thank you, mate. Have a good one. Cheers. Easiest $10 you'll ever make.
Okay. That went over my head, Urban. Wait. He gave him $9 and he gave him a 10. So then he gave him $1 back. So that made 10. And then he handed him another 10 and said, would you give me a 20? Wait, I'm confused. I thought that was legit. And then he said, easiest $10 ever made. Let me see. Let me find the last. Okay, here we go. My teachers paddled me, but when I moved to a nicer area, they didn't condone that. Yeah, I remember teachers was no joke when I was young. But yeah, I mean, maybe it is the area. My father has smacked me so hard, I dislocated my jaw before. Listen, you're a tall guy. Your dad probably was big too. What logic? He used that guy's $10 to make up the 20. Is that what he did, Neil? Hold up, Neil. Hold up. I gotta watch this again.
Definitely 10.
It's 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, hold on.
that'd be really great. Fantastic.
All right.
Thank
He gave him his $10. So it was his $10.
you very much. Just count it, make sure for me. That's definitely 10.
It's 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There you go.
He
That'll
gave him
be 10.
1. So no, that was fair, right? So he got $10 in ones, and he gave him $10. So that's fair, right? They're both even.
Fantastic. In fact, wait, hang on. If I give you that, that's 20.
So he gave him a 10. Yeah, that's fair, because he gave him the 10 ones, and then he gave him, yeah, so he gave him 10 ones, and then he gave him the 10 back, right? That would be 20, right? Because they did an even swap. So he had 10 for his, he had 10 ones for his 10. That is no longer his $10 bill. That is his 10 ones. So he gave him another 10, meaning he gave him $20.
See, could you give me a $20 bill?
Yeah, sure.
That'd be even
And
better.
then if
Yeah.
you give him a $20
Thank you so
bill,
much, mate.
then that should make sense, right? I'm confused. Damn, somebody better not touch me in the mall. They get my money. I'm trying to understand it. Neil understands. Yeah, but I just broke it down. I just did literally the even swap. That's now yours. This is now mine. So I'm right. And then you give me your own 10 because that's yours now. That's no longer mine. So now I got $10 on the table. Wait. Oh, man. When I was in private school and we got in trouble, the principal would spank us with the big paddle with holes after they called my parents to approve. Yeah. Oh, he used the 10 that he was given. So technically the guy only gave 10 and the dude gave 30. And my bad. I want to trade some cash with Cowboy. No, but I feel like in my brain, my father is 7'2", and he is not small by any means. I mean, he's 7'2". I don't even think you need to follow that up. Cowboy, now you have me confused. Yo, I'm telling you, because hold up, let's do it one more time. One more time. All right. He gives
Can you
the
swap
guy
these for a $10 bill,
$9.
please? Yeah. That'd be really great. Fantastic.
He gives him 10.
Thank you very much. Just count.
He realized it wasn't a full 10, so he gives him a 1.
Make sure for me. That's
Now they're
definitely
even,
10.
right? Hey, you got your 10, I got my 10. I used to have a solid 10. You gave me 10 ones. Now you got a solid 10. It's no longer mine. Okay?
It's 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There you go. That'll be 10
Right?
then. Fantastic. In fact,
I
wait.
got
Hang
mine,
on.
you got yours.
If I give you that, that's 20.
He gives him a 10, meaning I have my original 10, and I have another 10, so it's 20. Oh, wait. No, yeah, you're right. So that should have been mine. You can't give me another 10, and then I give you a 20, because you want change. You're technically supposed to give, hold up, I almost got it. You're technically supposed to give me 20, and then, well, an actual 20, or if you want to give me 10 ones and a 10, and then I give you a 20. Yeah, so you're right. You're right.
20. Could you give me a $20 bill?
Yeah, because that 10 wasn't given to him after the fact. So that was a one straight transaction, right? Now, if you give me another 10, I can't give you a change for 20. I mean, I can't give you a 20 for the change. You have to give me a whole new 20. All right, I had to walk it through.
Yeah, that'd be even better. Yeah. Thank you so much, mate. Cheers for that. Okay. Thank you, mate. Have a good one. Cheers. Easiest $10 you'll ever make.
I look at my man Rudiggs comes up.
Well,
and Rudiggs and Durgan. But I get it though. I get why that was messing my brain up. That was a good one. I really had to walk it through. I got it. Just can't put it. Yeah, I couldn't put it in the words either. I had to walk it through. It's a trick. If you do not slow down, people will take advantage. Got to keep each exchange separate. For real. Yeah. The second trade is a 10 for a 20. Yeah. That would 10 he put on the table was the 10 from the dude gave him. Yeah. The 10 ones are no longer his. Yeah, that would have got me, man. That would have got me. All right, so let's do another one. This is Urban. So that was a good one, Urban. I like it. You gotta keep those coming. I don't feel like I'm smart enough though. All right, so hold up. Let me change this to a video. Urban, I might have to have you change these in the videos, man. But it is easy to do though. All right, so check this one out. So it's a short one that Urban put in. Again, if you guys want to donate to the videos, you feel free.
What's like your type?
I like low key. I like introverted. I like feminine. I don't like girls who party or club or anything like that. I like girls who have some substance, some depth. They like to do things like we can kick it in the crib all day.
Would you fuck her?
Would I fuck her? No.
Because I did porn.
Because you did porn and
even if it was like with a condom.
No.
Really? Dude, have you seen my vagina? You
No.
haven't, but like it's on Google, but like it's nice.
I don't dispute that, but I wouldn't fuck you.
Why?
I just can't. It's just a turn off for me.
Hey, Urban. I mean, everybody has principles, right? So, listen, he couldn't get over the fact that she does porn, you know? Now, I think her saying, "Have you seen my vagina?" is kind of wild. Like, you do porn. Do I really want to see it? Like, as I'm supposed to look at it and be like, "Oh, well, it looks really pretty," even though it has so many guys going in it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty enough for me to want to do it. Oh man, guys, like I said, I'm the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I will cover anything on the King of Content, King of Entertainment, Captain of Consistency, All-Purpose Champ, Master of Vlogging. I will cover anything on the Cowboy King of Entertainment podcast. All right, so nothing escapes me. Now, I'm not trying to get YouTube to pull down my channel. So if you guys want to show the crazy videos, you got to kind of warn me. But I'll still, and I'll decide if I play it or not. All right. So what a waste. Well, we know how to scam Cowboy. Hey, I'm telling you, Rain, you would have took my money. And I wouldn't even notice it. I probably would have never noticed. I'd be like, nah, that made sense. Have Urban do like what you do with FCAT on the video game podcast. Yeah, man. Well, Urban doesn't like to come on, so that's okay. Yeah, Ron said, would. Dude, have you seen my vagina? Run, boy, as fast as you can, right? Like, come on. Urban isn't meant for spotlight yet. No, that's all good. But I appreciate Urban throwing the links in. Now, you know what? This was a good one, Urban. I like stuff like this. It's kind of wild. Little crazy, but it's a conversation. All right, so here's another one Urban put in. I got to take everything he puts in now and go to YouTube, and I have to delete the word shorts and put in video, and then I'm able to if I spell video right, then I'm able to actually pull it up as a video, and I can rewind it and stuff like that. All right, so let's see this one. I think this one is probably going to be a funny one. I want to also thank you guys for showing up for the podcast. I spoke in the beginning that I'm changing some stuff up a little bit for the channel. All right, let's play this.
Why was it so?
Oh, we got.
Why was it so?
Yo, he flew out there. You know what's crazy? It almost looked like he was fake.
Why was it so?
Yo, that is a death trap. Jeez. Man. Okay, I got one called Double Standard. All right, so check this one out. Now, this is probably gonna be my last one because I gotta do I was about to say we got freaking wrestling. I gotta do we Wrestle Wednesdays shortly, but let's do the last one, all right? So this one is a little lengthy, and I don't like them kind of long, but let's check it out.
I want to show you an example of something. You asked me about what about women who had many men, and then you specifically brought up Cleopatra, and I spoke to you about how she lost her kingdom because of that. You can't find no other woman after her who have had many men and who was great.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
I have. So that's why I'm having this debate with you. That's why I'm having it. That's why I'm having this. You can't no other. That's why even the Queen of England, she died and ruled for many years, had one husband.
That we know of.
But listen,
we know of.
That's what I'm gonna tell you something about a woman. You won't know nothing else about a woman but what you know of. But everything about a bitch in a hoe, you're gonna know everything about her. Not about a woman. A woman is always gonna be secretive and gonna be reign anonymous. The women today aren't secretive and they're unanonymous. You're going to know about every man she slept with. But the Queen of England, from Michelle Obama to Coretta Scott King, you won't hear nothing about who they slept with. But great men, you will always hear about great men having many and multiple women, from kings and presidents.
That's the expectation.
But you won't.
Just have.
Well, that's not the expectation. That's the nature, and that's the God design of a man. God created a man to be fruitful and to multiply. That's why a woman gets pregnant and remains pregnant for 9 months. And while she's pregnant, a man can continue to impregnate other women. She can only get pregnant one time. So it's not designed for her to be with multiple men.
Right. No, I don't disagree with women, being one man, but I do think that there's kind of like a double standard.
It is.
It's a double standard.
It's a double standard in nature. And we don't make the standards. We operate out of nature. We're humans. We don't get to make the standards of nature. Nature says man is more dominant than woman. Man is physically more stronger than woman. You can't deny that. And mentally.
No, they're not.
Depends on who you're asking. Okay. Well, you go to war then.
That's not. That's physical.
That's mental.
Okay, yeah.
Because war is not mental. War, you stand in the woods. War is not physical because you don't really get to see your opponent. You guys are shooting from over here.
It's strategic.
Women
are going to war.
Women
don't get drafted. They enlist for the army.
Women aren't leaders. Women aren't
sergeants.
Women aren't analytical, right?
That's not true.
That is true. That's why women are nurturers and men are hunters. That's why when God created man and woman, one have a emotional makeup and one have a analytical makeup.
Okay.
Because when you ask a man, hey, how do you feel about this? What is he going to do? If you ask a man, how did he feel? He's going to tell you what he thinks. You ask a woman what she thinks, she's going to tell you how she feels. Okay. Why? Because one is a nurturer and one is a natural born hunter. So one is a thinker, an analytic. He's strategic. A woman feels.
But
and you can't lead with feelings.
Listen, don't you think that you need both in every situation?
A man can't be a man in his feelings.
I'm not saying that. Oh, okay. I'm talking about like there's people that think that there's no place for women in certain industries.
It's not.
Like what?
It's not.
Like what?
It shouldn't be no woman president. It shouldn't be
Why?
because women aren't designed to lead.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay. So, but we can push men forward and motivate them to be better, but we can't.
But encouraging and motivating aren't leading.
Okay.
Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby. Oh, that's motivation, and that's the fuel to say, oh, I can do it. Come on, baby, you can do it. So that's not leading.
Okay.
That's inspiring, motivating. That's what your mother does. Your father comes home and lead.
Damn. There was a lot to unpack in that one. I'm just gonna leave it to y'all. What do you think about that one? Let's see where we left off. Let's see. Rain Urban isn't meant for the spotlight. Well, time for me to listen to some science stuff. Autonomy is so boring. That woman was talking like a pimp trying to sell some product, right? I'm not made for some of these subjects. They don't require any history knowledge. Oh man, this is true. There's inspection on these slots too. LOL. Looks like a doll. Charles White is really good when he isn't trolling. Oh yeah, see, I don't even know these people. He's got a really, really good point. I just see my wife watching TikTok and stuff, and I'd be like, send that to me. Rain, maybe this is what the 28-year-old was trying to convey to the 20-year-old. LOL. No war is more of a mental game. It's like she hasn't read The Art of War. It's such a mental game. Well, you just put a gun in somebody's hand and tell them to shoot over there. You don't got to get that mental. That's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? This man is not a leader, though. He shut them all down real quick. Neil is not having it. Well, I wouldn't follow him. I wouldn't follow another man either. You are your own man. Yo, what's going on? Is when no, I'm coming. I just had a bunch of stuff I needed to get to, and so I wanted to get to them. But man, I thank all the people showing up, changing up the channel a little bit. Now I'm just gonna have podcasts, and that'll contain my Monday, my weekly Monday gaming podcast, and also my reality talk show podcast. So it's just gonna be all under one umbrella as podcast, or the Cowboy Entertainment Podcast, Cowboy King of Entertainment Podcast. I'm gonna combine my gaming live streams and my gaming videos. I'll do that later on. I'll have We Wrestle Wednesdays. I have vlogging. I'll have reviews. So I'm gonna shorten the amount of stuff that's on the homepage. And but yeah, guys, thanks for showing up. This was a lot of fun. I think I'll do this again tomorrow when I get out of work. So expect me to be on around between 3:30 and 4 tomorrow, because I got a lot to get to. But if you guys want to add to it, please go to the Discord and click on the tab that says Reality Talk Show and just add stuff. Again, if they could be short, between under 3 minutes would preferably, I would rather, and make sure they're entertaining or they're funny or they're spicy, kind of like some of the stuff we went to. You could put silly stuff in there as well. But yeah, guys, I do got to go so I could do We Wrestle Wednesdays. Already got Murder About to Kill Me. Let me see. One moment. Maybe that's why I'm self-employed. That's good. Neil J, you too. I have like no boss too much. All right, guys. So I gotta go. Thanks for watching. This was definitely epic as usual. I'm the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and this stream was epic. You guys know it. You know why? For one reason and one reason only. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. And with that said, and now your mama knows. Write that down. I'm out of here.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!